guys, I'm back and I've got a quick little video for the Make It Monday, all that scraps kind of tutorial or just sharing kind of post that we do every Monday over there. And I decided for today I was want to share how I color kind of image, face-on image to get the look of a nose kind of shaded. I'm having a hard time describing it. So I'll just start and then I'll show you what I do. Instead of doing kind of either a swoosh on one side or a swoosh on the other, this is just kind of a little trick that I've been doing. So I'm just using my regular go-to E000, E00, E11 skin tone combination. Going to keep it easy since it's really not about the color of her skin, but just how I go about shading around the nose on a character like this. And so since my light source is kind of straightforward, just kind of laying down, and I work light to dark. Just, you can, if you find it's easier for you to go dark to light, go right ahead. This is my personal preference. And usually the skin's the first thing I'm coloring, so this is a little odd for me. You can see I've already colored the rest of her in, just so you can see the completed image at the end. Anyway, so my E000, and when I'm starting to go around the nose, I'm kind of creating a little V shape around the eye on either side. And it kind of up underneath the eyebrow just a bit. And I always leave white what I want to be lightest at the end. Just kind of, I'm mapping out right now where my shadows and everything are going to fall. So you can see I kind of did kind of little L-shaped or V-shaped wedges of color kind of around the corners of her eyes there. And I'm just going to hit a little bit of shadow underneath the nostril area as well. So now I'm going to go to the E00, and again, just right over top that, halving the distance. Basically, I'm not pulling it as far as I did the 000, just laying in more shadow. And this, like I always say, it's not looking pretty. I'm not blending at this point. I'm just getting color down, and the darker the marker, the less you can see that I'm putting on there. Be careful down here since I don't know what I was thinking. I put on some speak of glitter, so I don't want to get that on my tip. And okay, so now just not taking it as far, but I'm just kind of hitting the corners of the eyes here, reinforcing kind of the indentation, where the eye is set back into the socket. And I'll hit a little bit underneath her eyebrows too. Oh, and don't forget under the nostril bit. Okay. Now my darkest in the combination is the E11. Same thing, just laying color in. And this time I'm just really just doing a thin line, underneath her bangs where they're casting a shadow. Oh, and this is Angel Harmony. She was released a month ago or so. Sweet November stamps. You can find them at All That Scraps. And stamped her on Copic X-Press It cardstock. And actually she's not stamped, she's printed. I did the digi version just so I could blow her up nice and big, do kind of a big head style to make it really easy to see what I was doing during today's video. Which I'm so glad to be back. I don't know if you visit my blog, you probably hear that things are kind of returning to normal for me. So hopefully I'll be doing more videos here soon. Okay, and so now with my darkest, just a little bit, kind of in the corners of the eyes there. I'm just getting a little bit of color there. Underneath the nose. I'm even going to go under her lip just to kind of give her a cleft to the chin. Okay, so now this is where I start actually blending colors together. So I'm working back down to my medium tone, the E00. And now I'm just pulling all that color I laid down and blending them out. I'm going to turn her so I can get it going the direction I like. Kind of like wrapping around her face there, especially with the light source coming from the front. So I'm just pulling all that color. And I'm going to pull out that dark shade around her nose as well. And don't forget her neck. There. And the 000. And this is just now filling in all that white space that I initially left. And just kind of round strokes, blending that all together. Okay. So I'm going right over top the 00, 000, or 11 there at her eyes. And we're getting that really saturated. Okay, while it's still wet, I'm going to grab my R00 and the R20, give her a little bit of blush on her cheeks. So I lay down my R00 first. And get that on there. And get some R20, a little bit less. Blend that out. And now I'm going to take my skin tone colors and I'm going to go to the 00 and just help blend that out again. And this is where I'm going to start smoothing too, kind of that eye socket and the shadow for her, the bridge of her nose there. And that's just adding some more of the 00 in. Around the eye there, underneath the eyebrow. I'm going to pull some shadow too. This is just as it dries, you can see whether you need it darker or lighter. And I'm going to go a little bit darker. And get my get these pinks out of the way. There we go. 000. And just blend that again. Okay. And I'm thinking she needs a little bit under her nose more. Just pulling that up a bit. There on her chin as well. Okay. So, I mean, really, that's pretty much, all I do. It's just a simple little area to throw shadow in. This is just a little bit of R22. For her lips, we'll add a little bit of R46 to the bottom one. And blend that up in there. Okay, so she's got some red lips to match her dress now. And I don't think I'm going to add any eyeshadow or anything to her, just so you can really see how I laid the shadow in to kind of give the illusion a bit of the bridge of the nose there. And that way you're just not having to just, do one swoosh or on one side or one on the other, especially when the image is just straight on there. And then I'll just give her a little catch light, I think. Liven her up. Like I said, this was a really quick one. Good way to kind of get back in the swing of things, I hope. Oh, look at that. Hands. Not that you guys, you know how to color the hands, but I'm just going to break my own thing, go light, or I mean dark down to light since it's so small. So I just did the 11 real quick. 0, 0. Now my triple. Just like that. Done and done. Give a little bit more shadow back here with the 11 where it wraps around. Here, I was thinking I was all quick, but I just forgot. Okay, there we go. Now I'm really done. So there's Angel Harmony, and I hope you enjoyed the video and try out this technique on any of those kind of front-on images that you might have. And I thank you for watching. I'll see you again hopefully soon. Bye.